Hi everyone, I'm Brad Budd and this is MBOT TV. David Wojcik is on vacation. Well, the stories we covered this week. NAFTA moves forward in Ottawa. Warning signs appear for exporters. Job losses reported in the pharma sector. And MBOT advises the Provincial Minister of Finance on the upcoming budget. Welcome to MBOT TV, a weekly recap of what happened in business at the Mississauga Board of Trade and around the city of Mississauga. So let's dive in. If you want to stay up to date on current issues affecting business leaders, tune into Your Business on Sauga 960 AM, Fridays at 11 AM. A one-hour business show with industry experts on everything from motivating employees to boosting your bottom line. This Friday, join David Wojcik and his guest Peter Hawkins, who has great advice for those companies who want to expand their business to international markets. You can also listen online at www.sauga960am.ca. Would you like to save money on your employee benefits? The Chamber Plan can help.
The Chamber's plan now offers employee benefit programs with greater selection, higher coverage levels, and more value than ever before. Take another look and see why we're the choice of more small businesses than any other plan in Canada. The Chamber's plan. It's for your benefit.
Still to come is our upcoming events listing with Stephanie Giorgio. But first, these are the stories from the political front. Bill C-4, the act to implement the United States-Mexico-Canada Free Trade Agreement, passed second reading in the House of Commons last week with support from the Liberals, Conservatives, and the NDP. The bill will now go to committee, and then it will be reported back for a final vote in a couple of weeks. MBOT and the American-Canadian Chamber of Commerce are hosting a forum on the new U.S.-MCA agreement on March the 5th. Meanwhile, Export Development Canada released a report that shows that Canadian trade confidence has fallen to its lowest level in 8 years, and that trade protectionism remains a big concern for Canada's exporters. Uncertainty over the USMCA has lifted, but global recession worries remain elevated. The report further stated that Canadian exporters are diversifying their exports, with 68% going to the US, 11% to China, 7% to Germany, 6% to India, 5% to Mexico, and 3% to the UK. 5 of Canada's leading business organizations are calling on Ottawa to better ensure a future for middle-class Canadians by embracing a comprehensive plan for economic growth in this year's federal budget. The message was delivered by the Business Council of Canada, the Canadian Council for Aboriginal Business, the Canadian Chamber of Commerce, Canadian Federation of Independent Business, and the Canadian Manufacturers and Exporters. Together, they represent companies employing millions of Canadians. The business organizations agreed on 3 priority areas for government action that would enhance economic growth: regulatory reform, infrastructure, and skills and talent. Last week, I attended a pre-budget consultation hosted by Ontario Finance Minister Rod Phillips and the Mississauga MPPs, where we advocated for a tax credit for businesses that host high school co-op students. This idea comes out of the MBOT report on skilled trades in the secondary schools and will help encourage more businesses to participate in co-op programs. We also called on the provincial government to amend the regulations on retail cannabis stores to ensure that municipalities can approve store locations and the total number within the city. The City of Mississauga has endorsed its federal and provincial pre-budget asks last week at its council meeting. Mississauga is focused on strategic transit investments, investments for climate change, legislative change and support to help increase affordable housing, sustainable infrastructure funding, and investment in the development of the city's waterfront and other city-building initiatives. Life Sciences Ontario released a study last week showing that the federal government's new price controls for patented medicines in Canada are already resulting in delayed product launches in Canada and in losses of jobs in the pharmaceutical industry. The 46 respondents included the leaders of 36 pharmaceutical companies who were unanimous in saying the new federal price controls will have a negative impact. The most significantly impacted areas of business are in the product launches and supply of products to the Canadian market, as well as in employment. The Ontario government has announced the Capital Markets Modernization Task Force members who will review and modernize the province's capital markets regulations. Minister of Finance Rod Phillips said, "Competitive capital markets are essential for a strong Ontario economy that benefits everyone. Ontario's Securities Act has not been updated in over 15 years and has not kept pace with the rapid change in global capital markets. Ontario needs capital markets to attract and grow businesses that support and sustain an innovation economy that can compete for investment and talent worldwide." And now for our upcoming events listing with Stephanie Giorgio. Stephanie.
And here's what's coming up at your Mississauga Board of Trade. On February 20th, join us at the Living Arts Center for Part 2 of Digital Transformation Resized for Your Business. The Professional Development Program presents how to identify the right social media channels for your business and creating killer content. On February 25th, join us at Wynn Fitness Meadowvale for Good Evening Mississauga Business Social. This evening will be filled with networking, a complimentary drink, and some light snacks. Also, enjoy a complimentary goodie bag for all attendees. On March 3rd, it's our annual Mayor's State of the City Luncheon. Mayor Crombie will address the Mississauga Board of Trade membership and provide an update on the accomplishments for the City of Mississauga. On March 4th, Membership Matters is at MBOT, a session for new members to discover all the great benefits that your Mississauga Board of Trade has to offer. Seasoned members are always welcome to stop by for a refresher. On March 25th, MBOT welcomes John Lettieri, CEO and founder of Hero Burger, for an intriguing fireside chat at the Glen Erin Inn. On March 31st, join us at the Kagan Heartland Town Centre for an evening filled with networking, adult beverages, and some light snacks. On April 1st, we welcome the Commissioners and Chief Administrative Officers of the City of Mississauga and the Region of Peel. Join us for dinner and a conversation at the Credit Valley Golf and Country Club. This evening will provide you with the opportunity to have a conversation with one of our senior leaders of the city or the region. And save the date for our annual Golf Classic 9 Dine and Network. On June 22nd, we tee off at Lionhead Golf for 9 holes of fun. Whether you're a golfer or not, this event has something for you. Can't make golf? No problem. Join us for dinner, big prizes, and our legendary silent auction. Sponsorship opportunities currently available. Speak to your membership service manager for more information. Back to you.
Thanks, Stephanie. If you have any questions about how to register for an event, increase awareness for your business, or have your company featured here on MBOT TV, contact your membership services manager by calling 905-273-6151 and press 0 to get connected. Details about these stories and events are also available at www.mbot.com. Until next week, this is Brad Butt wishing you continued success in your business.